Today, team, let's talk about being mad. So, today is about being mad, making a decision, and being thankful that we get to do it together. See, every project that we take on, every problem we face, it moves forward only when someone is bold enough to choose a direction and say, let's go this way. When those decisions are made, though, when that someone is bold enough to say, let's go this way, it's got to be three things that help make that decision. Okay. So grab a pen and paper or your note or your tablet. So M, it stands for mindful. Be thankful that we can pause, think, and make intentional choices instead of reacting to emotions on autopilot. See, every mindful decision you make shapes the future of your team in a positive or negative way. We want the positive way. See, mindfulness is really how you work your business. You want to start each day by deciding your top three decisions: who you're inviting, what your follow ups are, who you're going to give a presentation to or send a recording to. Instead of just scrolling and reacting to messages, you have a mindful decision about your business. Before reaching out, you think about the person you're reaching out to. When I talked to them the last time, they talked about their head was hurting constantly. When I talked to them the last time, they talked about their foot, knee, elbow, stomach, can't sleep, having bowel issues, whatever, want to lose weight. You want to think about the person, what they value, what they need, and how your product, our product, or opportunity truly serves them, not just your goals. See, a leader who only thinks about their goals can tell their team to let's go this way, and then the team decides to go that way, and only the leader is served by everyone going that way. So really, before reaching out to your team, your prospect, you want to be mindful about what you're doing and how that affects everybody, not just you. On calls or chats, you listen more than you talk. God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason. Repeat back what you heard from the conversation. See, when you are listening so well that you can repeat what the other person says, that means you don't have time to think about the junk that's going on in your mind and what you want to say, but you're actually focused on what they're saying, and you can respond intelligently and directly so that they feel like they have been seen and heard. See, you only want to share a story or a testimony or a solution that fits their situation. So, for example, you might call somebody with the intention of selling them a cleanse. But if they're constantly talking to you about the pain that they have, and then you start in on how awesome our bitters cleanse and our 7-day cleanse and 21-day cleanses, do you think that they feel heard when all they talked about was how much pain they were in, and you decided to address what you wanted to sell them instead of what they actually needed at the moment? Moving on, A stands for accountable. See, we do not hide from decisions here, we own them. Be thankful that you are trusted to choose, to act, and to learn, because that trust means your voice and your work matter. So, accountability is how you own your growth in business, how you own your growth in business. See, when we are truly accountable, we own our growth in business. So you want to make sure that you track your own numbers daily. New contacts, follow-ups, presentations, enrollments, and adjust your activity instead of blaming your upline, the comp plan, or the season. That bears repeating. Accountability means you track your own numbers daily. If you don't know how to do that, you got recordings for certification to show you how to do that. New contacts, follow-ups, presentations, enrollments. And you want to adjust your activity instead of blaming your upline. It's not Willie Mooney's fault if you didn't make any phone calls. It's not Bernadine Kirkland's fault if you didn't follow up on somebody you met. It's not Cherie's fault if you don't understand the comp plan. It's nobody's fault that it's Thanksgiving tomorrow and you didn't make not one phone call the whole week. That's you. You keep commitments to make to yourself. Accountability means that you keep commitments that you make to yourself. Like, I'll do 10 reach outs today. Now, who does that hurt if you decide not to do it? Who does that hurt if you decide that you're going to do laundry instead? Who does that hurt if you decide that you're going to talk to your girlfriend for 2 hours instead? Who does that hurt if General Hospital is more important than making those phone calls? Even if no one is watching, you keep these commitments to yourself. Whose fault is it if you decide not to work out? Who's that hurting? Nobody. But these are commitments that you make to yourself because you know your business is built in private first. Woo. Your business is built in private first. You don't get the accolades of being diamond if you didn't do something behind the scenes to make that happen. You don't get the accolades of even being pearl unless you did something that someone didn't see first. See, when a prospect ghosts you or a team member quits, you ask, what can I learn or improve? And then you refine your approach instead of complaining or quitting. Bye, sweetie. I love you too. So my husband's leaving for work, so I had to give him a kiss. But he said, bye, y'all. So really, I want to repeat that. When a prospect ghosts you or a team member quits, you ask, what can I learn or improve? It's not upon you to complain or quit because they decided to. What did I do? If I'm the team leader and the team member ghosted me or quit, I need to look internally because there's more than one of those that's on my team. So I might need to change and adjust something, right? That's accountable. Lastly, D, it stands for determined. It's how you keep going. Once we decide we commit, be thankful for the determination in this team, the willingness to stick with the hard things, adjust when needed, and keep going until we get results. Determined is how you keep going. See, you treat no and not now as part of the numbers game. Terry Anderson says it so wisely all the time. It's a numbers game. Staying consistent with your daily method of operation rather than taking rejection personally. See, you got to realize that you're calling adults, and adults have lives just like you do. All right? They got to squeeze in the time for their family, for their job, and for whatever their hobbies or their other commitments in life are, just like you do. Why would you take somebody's bad mood personally unless you caused it? And if you know you're calling them as a follow-up and they come into the line hot, what are you getting upset for? Why would you take that personally? Why would you say, I'm never going to call them again? No, I think the empathetic, determined approach is, this may be a bad time to call you. Is there another time that I can reach out to you? Would you mind if I gave you a call back just to keep you updated? I know now is not the time for you to do the cleanse, but how about we think about doing it at the beginning of the year instead of you hanging up the phone going, I knew they wasn't going to take that. They fat behind, know they need a cleanse. I don't know why in the world they acting like they don't need this. Really, what does that attitude help with anything? See, being determined means that you continue to show up on trainings. You continue to share wins and struggles, and then applying what you learn, even when your current results are not where you want them yet. You lead by example for your downline. You are still the one inviting, following up, and closing so your team can see what determination looks like in action. A perfect example of determination in action would be your CEO, Melissa Boston Atoyebi. That's determination in action. So today, team, let's be mad. Be thankful that you have the power to decide, the freedom to contribute, and the teammates who stand with you. Every decision you make with gratitude and courage is building a future all of us can be proud of. So let us be thankful that we can act with mindfulness, accountability, and determination, and not on hype and emotion. So I bid all of you a wonderful Thanksgiving. Enjoy your time with your families. Enjoy the fellowship. Take advantage of having those conversations with your friends, family, and associates that you'll see tomorrow. Have those conversations. Ask them, what is their blood type? Do you know your blood type? It is a truly interesting question. It makes for great conversation. Be thankful that you have that opportunity. Be thankful in all things. I know I'm thankful for all of you, for your time and attention. I'm thankful for the support that I constantly get for the things that we're doing here. I am thankful for the executive team that I get the chance to work with every single day. I'm thankful for the man that just left to go add some money to the till. I'm thankful for the beautiful home that I get a chance to live in every single day. I'm thankful for wonderful weather. It'll be 70 degrees today. There's so many things to be. I'm thankful that I woke up this morning to share this message of MAD with you guys. So have a wonderful Thanksgiving tomorrow. God bless you all. I hope you all have an iconic kind of day the rest of today, and we'll see you again next time. Bye for now.